Well, it's in the almost late morning, early afternoon, ain't it? It's 10:34 in the morning, West Coast time for a Monday, January 6, 2025. And while the other independent media guys are talking and they have their own echo chambers going off, I mean, one of them was just getting off the damage report, and they're oblivious to their own. I mean, they're oblivious to any other kind of comments. One of them, I was trying to grab attention by probably being a bit of a troll, but I wasn't being a troll, and I kept saying I'm not a troll, but I am a troll. But to a troll to them is to egg them on. I kept saying that they're all responsible, accountable, and not very transparent. They're all clouded, included. They bitch, they gripe, and I'm hearing all the anger, vitriol, and I'm hearing the echo chamber. So this message is out to them, out to the echo chambers. Damage report. There's Jessica. No. What was the lady's? What was the mother's name on that one? Oh yeah, Francesca Laurentini. Okay. And John Lara Ladola, I think. Well, message to these guys with the nut tongue twisters. You guys have run an echo chamber. You fuel up the fire like every other idiot out there, but you never post any solutions. You want to gather opinions, but that's all you do. I'm not a troll. I'm a guy on the outside watching all this damn shit. But I am not one of those lone wolves either. At least I hope to God I'm not. Yeah, I've seen what happened, and I also warn people left and right, but nobody listens. Guys are never accountable, transparent, and responsible. You guys never claim it. Keep pointing the finger. You guys are pointing fingers at everybody else, except you keep forgetting. When you keep pointing the finger, where's the rest of them going? Back to source. I kept telling you guys never want to listen. Okay, bitch for 4 years, or more than that. Well, maybe less than that. Guess got 2 years to start off with. What are you gonna do? We already had lunatics out there who would have been French created at this point. I mean, yeah, they'd start off as pure intentions, what they thought they were, and then turn out to be products of anger, fear, hatred, resentment. I think I'll send a copy of this over to my pastor on this one. But I kept pointing it out to you guys. What do you want to do about it? You guys are complaining. What are you going to do? This is an anniversary about 4 years ago where Trump lost the election, gathered up his followers, and created chaos and confusion, death and destruction. We remember it today. Trump's coming in office, bringing in more chaos and confusion. And if you guys want to blame yourselves. But after the blame, what do you want to do about it? You going to do another Trump shit? Or are you going to do 25th Amendment? Keep this in mind. There are consequences. Let's line them out. Line of U.S. presidential succession. And there is an order. Wikipedia sometimes is accurate enough, so I'm going to lean on that for right now. But there is an act of succession. Article 2, Section 1, Clause 6. 12th Amendment, 20th Amendment, and the 25th Amendment. They also have the Presidential Succession Act of 1947, last revised in 2006. I keep PDF files for references, for research. Because it's important to know what we can and can't do, what we are legally allowed and what we are not legally allowed. And it also depends on whether or not we've got a Congress actually listening to the people, not to anybody else. And again, I blame the people for this one. Because you voted in the idiots who are greedy bastards. So you have to accept it yourselves. The current order of succession that we have, because of the updated version of 2007, but also for the original of 1947. According to the WIC, but also according to what we've already got on the books. You take out the president, you got the VP. You take out the VP, you got the Speaker of the House. You take out the Speaker of the House, you got the President pro tem of the Senate. Then you got Secretary of State. Then you got Secretary of Treasury. Then you got Secretary of Defense. Then you got Attorney General. Then you got Secretary of Interior. After that, it's Agricultural, Commerce, Labor, HUD, Health and Human Services. Actually, it was Health and Human Services, and then HUD, then Transport, then Energy, Education, Veterans Affairs, and then finally, Homeland Security. After all that, Homeland Security gets their act in there. I just mentioned the jobs. I didn't mention the people they're going to be replacing. As soon as Congress is going to do that, that's what's going to happen. Scary? Well, this is it. After Homeland Security, I don't think we got anybody else that's going to be taking over. Maybe do we have a military junta? Do we have a military coup? Are we going to be getting into a section where we're going to be going after each other with a civil war? I mean, this is the 25th, and this is the 25th Amendment, and a few other things on the book that legally can be done. But you guys are with the anger like crazy. But that doesn't do anything, does it? No. So what are you going to do? We already had lunatics out there doing a lone wolf. You already had a violent revolution that barely got quelled because the old president said, well, in his first term, now he's in second term. And he's telling people, don't do this. Just go away. And under his breath he's saying, we'll be back. Well, they're back. And now we got it. You guys listen to him. And again, you never take accountability, transparency, or responsibility. And I blame you all for it. The United States of America voted this shit in. We collapse. It's that simple. It's that simple. You complain about the billionaires manipulating everything. Yeah. Yeah. And you're still supporting the services because it's the only thing we got. One guy decided to take out one billionaire out of so many. I don't know how many we got. Do we have a listing of them? Yeah, you can type this stuff out on Yahoo and Google. Going back over to Wikipedia because it gets itself updated every so often because people keep putting in more stuff into it. So the top 25, we've got a lot of companies. Tesla, Amazon, Meta, Oracle, Berkshire. Of course, we got Alphabet. We got Microsoft, Bloomberg, Nvidia, Dell, Wally World, Coke, TikTok, Mars, Blackstone, Citadel, Interactive Brokers, Nike. That's only the top 25 according to what Wix got. Should we look at Forbes? Now, granted, it never mentioned anything concerning about the medical industry, did it? Not really. Because when I typed it in there, I said uh, list U.S. billionaires. That was just the top 25. Didn't see anything else. But if I wanted to see the world billionaires, gee, it must be nice to have all that money, I'll tell you. Even Google's got it. So for 2024, we've got that. 2023, Oracle's in there again. Reliance Industries. What I'm looking for is where's the medical? Ah, but you'll ask a question on that one. What's he really looking for? And the people will be freaking out about this one because they'll be freaking out about it. And they'll be asking, why are you so interested? Because people have this tendency of going thermonuclear. They want to find anything and everything they can how to send in their rage and be rage monsters. The problem is that going to help? You'll just have some other schmuck take over the CEO. No. Companies that we deal with on a constant basis. It's on a constant basis. So what are we to do? Preferably something legal, but only if Congress can get up its dead ass, both chambers, and the executive branch signs off on the damn thing. Otherwise, forget it. It just doesn't mean anything, does it? Nope, it won't. Because something of this nature right now, we the lower house, we of the scum of the earth underneath the elitist pyramid, all we can think about is trying to find a way to get after the supports. We want to do it the right way, or are we going to be doing something that tears apart our country left and right, not to mention the world's economy? Think. What can you do? What can't you do? What you can't think? What you can't think? And it seems like I'm going to be thumping on my chest saying, we must revolt. You guys are saying it. You guys are looking for all those people who are going to be leading over the damn cliff, and I am not one of them. I am saying it in your face, though. You guys want this. You're going to have it. What's going to drive me crazy right now is just looking to see another nut job go after other people left and right. We have got ourselves into this point where we think we own everything else. We keep forgetting history, what it keeps teaching us left and right. We think violent revolutions is going to be the only way. It has to be a different way. I don't want to see our country going into another bloody civil war over capitalism or our capitalistic ideas. I'm not saying we should change into a different form of government. We are the United States. We have a republic. The way our country had been set up a long time ago by the founding fathers, who never saw this coming, by the way. They worried about foreign interference. Well, we actually had foreign interference. And we still have it of a sort. But here's the thing. We didn't have to go to war over the damn thing, did we? No, because when we started up our country, we went to war with another country who already had the troops, already had the infrastructure to govern the shall we say, well, we have to say it, the colonies. Just use the correct terminology. It's colonies. Second-class citizens to good old Europe and England. We didn't like being treated without representation. We wanted it. We didn't want the taxes. We wanted to have our voice in Parliament. We were denied. We wanted to be treated as citizens of one particular country. We were denied. We stated in the records. We were denied. Last option was to revolt. But we didn't have corporations except for the ones we owed money to. And there's the ones we drawn the money from and from other countries, or a country or two, to fight off the revolution. And then we owed a great deal, to which we still owe. The interest rate is so damn high, I don't even know how the hell we're going to be able to deal with it. And we have all the net wealth out there. But what are we going to do? I see the tech out there. What I don't see. What I don't see. That's how we're going to be able to get past this. But you folks wanted to get past it. You wanted to say that you're sick and tired of sick and tired. Fine. What are you going to do? Because right now, there's not a damn thing we can do. We already had our thing to vote for, but it didn't work, did it? Because we allowed it to. We listened to someone else's crap, the same crap, and we were still pissed off. We listened. We followed it. Now we're going to get it. Now we're going to get it. And you will be pissed off about it. You will gripe. You will grumble. You will point fingers at each other. You will do the blaming. And this is where you are supposed to be. Because this is how it is. You don't like it. This is the crap we're going through. You wanted it. You got it. But you're going to say, we didn't choose it. Yeah, you did. It's not the mechanism of election. It's the choice. It's the choice. It's the fear-mongering. It's the anger that you listen to a great deal. So now we are all in for it. And once more, yeah, I blame you guys for it. You chose this. You chose to do the anger. You chose. Congratulations. We're in for it. So you will scream, you will yell, you will bitch, and the elites will laugh. Because you chose them over what you wanted. You wanted freedom, you're not going to get it. Welcome to slavery. You wanted cheaper food? Congratulations, you're not going to get it. You want clean air, clean water? You just lost out. If you cannot accept responsibility and if you cannot accept transparency, accountability, and responsibility, and keep pointing the finger at the other guy, then you're never going to get anywhere. What are you going to do now? You gonna fight? You gonna be revolutionaries? You gonna go after everybody else and kill them? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna be just like everybody else, or are you gonna find it a better way? Congress is the people that you voted in. 2 years to go through, guys. 2 years. Get your people set up, the ones that you really want to support, the ones that really got your back, and you're going to have theirs. Get them in the office. Start making the change legally. And hope and pray that these guys actually listen to the people. First 2 years, we're going to be suffering at the hands of the billionaires even worse. We're going to be sick, we're going to be dying, we're going to be homeless. And you got to own up to it because you're the ones who decided that these first 2 years are going to be a pain in the ass. And during that time, we're still going to have the power of vote. Because if we can get more of the honest people coming in who actually give a hoot, maybe we got a chance. If not,